All right, let's get into it. I got a few minutes here. I'm sitting here waiting on a ride to show up to go to work. So, do I take PEDS, performance enhancing drugs, testosterone, TRT injections, steroids, whatever you want to call it? I don't even know the difference in all of it. Just know some of the terms. So, for the big reveal, that everybody that don't know me, the people that do know me, they know. But for the big reveal, for everybody that wants to know, is Sam Barnett taking steroids? Is he doing testosterone or whatever? The answer is no. Oh, I love it when I get this question. I love it. So, I have never in my life taken any kind of steroid or testosterone, TRT injection, whatever you want to call it. I've never taken any kind of performance enhancing drugs in my life. To get straight down to it, the only supplement that I take and have taken on a consistent basis when prepping for a comp is when I'm starting to cut my weight down to get under 220. I buy whey protein powder and up my protein intake dramatically as I'm cutting weight to keep my strength up. But that's it. I mean, there's no I don't do any pre-workout. That's black coffee if I'm having coffee or if I'm working out in the mornings. I usually don't even work out in the mornings. It's midday. But I'm usually drinking coffee, till 10, 11 o'clock. So you can call black coffee my pre-workout. Trying to think just what other supplements do people take? Creatine. Never taken it. That one has actually crossed my mind, taking creatine. I know it's natural. They say it's good to take, from everything that I've read, the people that I've watched that I trust. That seems like creatine should be something that I should do. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like spending the money on the stuff at all. I'm frugal. I'm a dad of 3 kids. I got a wife. I'm trying to make a living, and lifting weights and competing in strongman ain't contributing to that. So, if somehow, some way, strongman was to create some kind of organization or league or something like professional football, and they was to hire a team of strongmen or whatever and sign them, have them sign contracts, $500,000, $1 million contracts to compete against other strongmen or other strongman teams, whether it be in the USA or internationally or whatever, then you might be talking about what kind of PEDS do you want to use, or what, to get stronger, to get to that next level. Because I honestly believe I'm at that breaking point. Like, I haven't reached my max potential and in being natural, but I believe I'm strong enough naturally that I've reached a point to where if somebody like me was to try PEDS, was to get on PEDS, that would take me as an amateur competing strongman, that would take me to that next level to be able to compete in the middleweight pro level. I don't know how competitively or anything like that, but I believe that I could get on the pro series stage in some of the pro shows if I went to PED use. But it's not happening. If you see me there, it will be naturally. I'm not taking PEDS. It's not worth my health. It's not worth my money. It's just not happening. I grew up with them, you know, being I don't know what you call it, like a stain, you know, on sport. You know, when back when I was growing up, it was a Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa playing baseball and stuff, and they all got a bad rap for alleged steroid use. You know, it was a stain and all that. And but me personally, I'm not like I'm not against them. Like, if you want to use them, cool. Further your strength, whatever. But for me, I'm not getting nothing out of it. I'm not making a dime more. Could it make me more competitive? Could it make me stronger? Could I win higher level shows? Yeah, maybe. But the strongest middleweight strongman last year, so what, 2021, I believe, was Nicholas Camby. He won what, all three major shows. What did he win? He won Clash, he won America's Strongest Man, maybe something else. But he won around $35,000 competing in strongman. And whether he uses PEDS, testosterone, whatever, I don't have a clue. Don't care. Maybe I can compete against him one day, and naturally, and if he does use it, just fuels my fire to be able to compete. If I get to compete at that level with people who do use and I don't use, I don't look at it as a handicap. I know what I'm getting into. I know the sport. But he won like $30,000 last year. Awesome. 30 grand for what? I'm not feeding 3 kids and a wife on 30 grand. I'm not, you know, you look at the money you spend on a coach, the money you spend taking PEDS, the amount of money and time you put into your training. I mean, he come out 15 grand, you know, in the positive. But it's not worth my health. It's not worth me having to continue testosterone the rest of my life, staying on a dosage, and end up having to make a video later of how I've got these heart trouble or kidney, liver failure and all this stuff. For what? To maybe if I win the 3 biggest shows in strongman, I can win 30, 35 grand? No. I'm doing this for fun. I'm having a great time doing it. But do not look for me to ever get on PEDS. It's not going to happen. If I reach my max full potential as a natural, and I'm like, I have to take PEDS to get to the next level, to get there, I'm not going to the next level. It's not going to happen. Not worth it to me. I will go as far as I possibly can as a natural strongman, and that'll be it. Like I said, if you want to talk about some big organization or something starting something big and having strong men sign big contracts for $500,000, $1 million contracts and stuff like that, like when you're talking about what the NFL, you know, MLB and NBA do, now you're talking money. Now you're talking risk and reward. But for all these people out there that are doing these PEDS and taking them like crazy just to get a little bit stronger for what? For street cred? Your street cred's gone the day after you hit your PR. The week after you win your competition, your street cred's gone. They're on to the next. The only competition that matters is the next one. That's it. So that was a big old long way around of answering the question, does Sam Barnett take PEDS? No. Thanks for watching.